My name is Lita Isaac, and I'm the Community Culture Coordinator, and this is the Arts and Cultural Center of Listuguj. Below we have our first community drum that was made by, right on the floor. That was made by Rainy Cool, and I think that's about 45, 50 years old. Then the canoe was made by Rainy Cool. He was teaching a couple of people in Listuguj. It's a birch bark canoe made with spruce roots, spruce gum, bear grease. The ribs are made out of cedar boughs. And then we have a couple of animal furs on top of the spear. There's a large spear underneath there that would be used for fishing salmon. There we have our regalia on the wall, men's and women's regalia. Back then, the regalia would have been made out of deer hide and moose hide, but today for the reproduction it would be made out of cow hide, and some of it's made out of horse hide because that's what was available when they were doing this project in 1992, 93, 94. These would be the basic typical outfits that the women would have wore every day, and it was just a simple dress with two straps holding it up, and when it got cold they would sew a couple of pieces of leather together and make a little jacket. Very simple. The tools they would have used would have been shells, very sharp shells, or projectile points to cut up their leather. That's a birch bark canoe that was used. It's a smaller birch bark canoe. It's about 9 feet long, and it's very old. It was used for maybe one fisherman close to the village. It's about 26 years old. And that's a baby outfit made out of deer hide with paint, acrylic paint for today. That outfit there is made out of the horse hide. The designs, Micmac designs, were always related to nature, and that one shows how the beginning of life, how the plant started in Mother Earth and then above Earth. They always looked at the inner beauty of a plant, a flower, or a tree. There's red quills, they were dyed in red ochre, and then the shells would be used for when she danced, would make a sound. The fringes were originally used to keep the black flies and the mosquitoes away, but they turned into more of a decoration because they're so beautiful. Then we have some of the mitts and moccasins that the artist made. Gloves. Some have beadwork, some have fur. Then we have the ash baskets. These are most of the baskets were made by the 17 artists that made this display, and some of them were given to us by a doctor from Camelton. When he passed away, I guess his daughter gave them back to Listuguj because her father said that they were made by the Micmac people and she wanted to give them back. So some of the baskets are over 100 years old. These are outfits that were made by 3 community members that were in my class. 2 of them were in the reproduction course. One of them is a baby outfit that Brittany wore when she was 3 years old, and she brought it to me to get it freshened up, but we didn't want to send it out. They would have had to send it away. We didn't want to take that chance. And then we have Roddy Martin, who has passed away, and he made this outfit during the reproduction course in 92, 93, 94. It was his own design. And then the last outfit was made by Jimmy Muffet, who was also in the course. And he sewed that by hand and did his own designs on the regalia. Okay, those are photos of some of the artists that were working on this exhibit. When they were picking sweetgrass, when they were collecting the birch bark, making the longhouse, making the regalias. We're very lucky to have this exhibit. Not only did we have 17 local artists, but they also shared with their family members, so it's a rippling effect. And when we have our classes in here, we have classes every day with different students, but I also have a community class on Wednesday nights from 6:30 to 8:30. And I have different age groups that come in. And when I have a younger age group and I know their parent or their grandparent, and I point out that one of these regalias was made by their family member, so it's really nice. And it gives them that inspiration and also pride, a lot of pride in our Mi'kmaq culture.